What is up, y'all? It's Isaac of the Dead back again. Let's talk about Agatha Harkness, episode 3. Agatha All Along. Really? It's about what I expected. It's not much happening. I don't know how they can make 9 episodes of this show and fill it up with content that's worth watching. Most of these episodes so far have been a solid 30 minutes or so with like 10 minutes of credits. So it looks like 45 minutes on the screen, but those last 10 minutes are just credits. There's not even an end credits scene for any of it. It's just credits. So what does this episode entail? Well, all these wine moms, these witches, are on the witches' road, and they're going down this path, and they're supposed to go on these trials, right? They're supposed to have these character developing trials. Well, Mrs. Hart goes off the path, and that leads them into a dream sequence where they find this beach house. Well, then they find themselves trapped in this beach house, and now they have to solve these riddles, which are drink this wine. I shit you not, I was just joking when I said that this was a wine mom orgy, but I didn't think they were literally going to spend their time writing a script about cat ladies and middle-aged women drinking wine. You remember when Marvel was about like superheroes and like saving people and fighting the bad guy and, cool characters and cool superpowers and magic and cosmos and, origin stories, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Captain America. I could really use that today. I could really go back for that today. That's not what this is. This is not... Marvel is supposed to be a boys brand, and they're appealing to the lowest common denominator of the female Marvel brand, which is the wine moms. I'm sure there's some people out there, some ladies out there, some fine ladies that will, break out their box wine to enjoy this show. But I'm sorry to tell you, it's not a good show. You could make this show work. You really could, right? That's the disappointing part, is this show doesn't have enough material to warrant its existence, but you could make it work. With a talented writer and talented cast and production, then you could make a show like this work. The MCU has done it before. They turned a B-list character like Iron Man into a household name. To do that takes some talent. They just don't have it for this one. So literally the entire episode is running around, drinking wine. They find out the wine is poisonous, so they get all these puffy faces like they have a bunch of plastic surgery, and they look like Madonna. And so they have to break the spell by, I guess, admitting their love for each other, and then finding ingredients to break the spell inside of a kitchen sink. There's a reference to like a pot boiler, like a water boiler tool that any average motherfucker wouldn't know about because we're not as rich as the writers who are making this story. It's very much written by Los Angeles Gen Z appealing to cat ladies and wine moms. I don't know who this is made for other than those demographics that I just mentioned. But it's definitely not made for Marvel fans. So that tells you who the shills are. That tells you who, if there's shills out there, they're going to be like, oh, we're the straight people who have to enjoy this show. No. Y'all are the flamboyant homosexuals who enjoy the show because you're shills. Because you're loyal to the mouse. I'm the straight guy who's watching this show because I want to monetize it. I gotta tell all my friends, I gotta tell all the people who aren't watching it to not watch it while I make money on my channel. I was gonna review it anyway because it's got the Marvel logo on it. Does that mean I was gonna like it? No, that's the difference between me and a shill. The shills are gonna like it because it's got the Marvel logo on it. How often would somebody be watching a show like this if it didn't have the Marvel logo on it? I'm just saying, this is some Hallmark Christmas-ass bullshit. And so they break out of the spell, but Mrs. Hart dies because I guess they don't need her anymore. And there's a fun little ha-ha joke. Oh, who's Sharon? Because her name was Sharon. And they said, Sharon's dead. And then Agatha's like, you know, who was Sharon? And so that was supposed to be a ha-ha moment, but I was just sitting there just like, who made this show? Who's this for? The only person who didn't drink because he was underage was the teen, who's obviously Billy Kaplan, you know, Wiccan. He wanted to drink, and he's super fucking gay. And so, yeah, they thank him for being underage because they needed like a virgin's blood or something for the spell that they were doing to get out of this mess. There's a moment that's, you know, fine ass king jangling for all the shills out there where they name drop Mephisto. You know, initially I didn't think that they would bring in Mephisto back into this whole, you know, conversation. The chances are they might do it and be like a little cameo at the very end. So they're key jangling that shit right now to get the water warm, I guess. And so they're hinting that since Billy doesn't know his relationship with Agatha Harkness, that he could be her lost son. That's what they're implying. Any idiot wouldn't fall for that, or any regular person wouldn't fall for that, but idiots will probably fall for it. But yeah, the fact that fucking Mephisto was even name dropped means that they're, you know, they're working back the backlash from WandaVision, where everybody said, "Oh, it's Mephisto, guys, it's Mephisto. Oh, it's Mephisto. Oh." You know that Family Guy joke where Stewie was, you know, playing charades and the guy was like, "It's a jackal, it's a jackal, it's a jackal, jackal, jackal." And then when the time was up, Stewie was like, "It wasn't right the first time he said it. Why the hell would it be right the next 10 times?" Mephisto, 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 Mephisto. If it wasn't Mephisto the first time, why the fuck would it be Mephisto all the 100 other times? So, fuck, it's frustrating to be a Marvel fan. Or a Disney Star Wars fan or whatever the fuck, right? It's so frustrating now. But you know what? I'm doing this shit. I'm doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for the channel. We can get this work. This has been Isaac of the Dead. Let me know what you think about this show. Are you watching it? You know, because really there's not much to see. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will see y'all in another video very soon. Say hello to the wine moms for me. You look, I got nothing against the wine moms. I'm trying to get with some right now. Y'all need yourselves a fine ass white boy? I'm your guy. I will see y'all in another video very soon. Don't smoke crack.